Here's strut number 1, the new studs. And the reason we got the sticky thing on the rotor is because the strut with the spacer is installed. That black thing up there is the spacer. We're just putting it together here. 1 hour for that strut. Not bad for the first one. Side number 2 went considerably easier. And we're just setting the camber, ballparking it with that magnetic gauge. And we'll see how much of a lift we got in the front. $32.5. There, let me turn the camera sideways. There. A Carolina squatted Volvo. 2-inch lift in the front, nothing in the back. Let's run her. And with a little wrangling and wrestling, we got the back strut off, and now dig up the spring compressors and get the spacers in. So, spacers in. The strut actually went in relatively easy compared to some of the videos we've seen. Now let's get a wheel on it, and 3 out of the 4 are done. So I just measured it at 32.25 to the center of the wheel arch. So that's 3 out of the 4 tires done. So far it's going really good. It's not a bad lift to install. Highly recommend to the XC70 community. So we wouldn't have this as far along if I was doing this by myself. Christian's giving me a hand, and it is going along quite smoothly. We started at 9, and it is... So that's the first blood we've drawn, and we're on the last wheel.
Well, no blood. It's just I got my finger caught between the ratchet and the spring.
Oh. So this is the last wheel. Everything has gone really well. And we started at 9. Took our time. We even changed the tie rod on the passenger side. That took almost an hour of mucking around. And it's 1:30 now. 4.5 hours, and we're starting the last wheel on the 2-inch lift. And we have gained some altitude for sure.
That doesn't look DOT approved.
Yeah, we broke one stabilizer link in the front, but I'll order a new one next week when I get paid. But this last and final strut in the back on the driver's side, we literally snugged the clamps up, took the nut off, put the spacer on, tightened it up. Now we're taking the clamps off, and it will be installed.
In half the fucking time.
In half the fucking time, yep. Last wheel. What a beast that one was. So don't ever say, oh, that one went easy, because the next one is listening, and it will give you problems like you know tomorrow. This thing down on the ground, we'll see what we average for a lift all the way around. All right, the lift is in. Let's do a walk around and measure the wheels. I'm gonna call that one 30.5. Let's do the other front. For some reason we're 31.25. Could be the gravel. We'll take it down the road and give it a drive. 32 on that side. And then 32.5. There we have it. All 4 wheels are back in the ground. Went for a test drive. Handles really good. 6 hours plus or minus. And we did a tie rod at the same time. That took 45 minutes. And sits up nice. I like it. And for ground clearance, we gained that height of the threaded section. I'll have to measure it here in a second. So getting back to the apartment, it's about 10 kilometers, maybe 12. And the car, I remeasured it once I got back here, and it ended up being 1 3/4 inch in the front, 2 1/4 in the back, and 2 1/4 ground clearance, all additional over stock. So plenty of room for where I want to take it. Now let's get it aligned and tires. Alright, it's recording. So there you have it, guys. The TEMA 4x4 2-inch lift for the Volvo XC70. 6.5 hours, but we did a tie rod end. That took about 45 minutes to switch that out. And everything went relatively smoothly. Had a couple issues trying to get the suspension control arms down far enough to get everything on, but some creative thinking and a couple bottle jacks, and we were able to get things put together quite easy. So this is just the start of the Volvo build. I do want to get, it needs an alignment now, 4 new tires, cargo drawer in the back, some lights, a basket or rooftop carry of some sort. The list goes on and on. Like these things, I got to get the fridge down into it, auxiliary battery hooked up. Like to get all that done before winter, but probably going to be snow flying before I get everything done. I'm in no rush. A lot of the stuff is coming from the Xplore now that it is gone. So hope you like the Volvo build, and if you like what we're creating here, hit the like, subscribe, bell for notifications, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.